All right.
Hello.
Well, we are live again on Facebook. We're also recording for the podcast. So, how you doing, Marnelle?
Doing good. I'm so excited. This is our second episode. And, and I snuck behind your back and did a little live this morning.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm getting the hang of this. So you guys might see me live a little more often. It's kind of fun when you're in the moment and you really get to see how something is so cool. I walked into Boutique and Bake this morning, and I was just, I was wowed by everything Vonda put together. I'm like, I've got to show everybody. So, yep.
Yeah.
So we've already seen each other, some of the Facebook world and I.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to kind of learn a little bit more. I'm starting to become a lot more passionate about different Kiepersol wines as well as Texas wines. And so I kind of wanted to ask you directly, since you had a lot of influence in what we have here is our Barrel 33. Can you tell me a little bit about our Barrel 33? Like what's in it, or why Barrel 33? Why is it called Barrel 33?
So there's so many stories to tell now, and I just want to recap to everybody that you moved here from California.
That's correct. Yeah.
And Mike is taking in Texas, and I thought, how cool is that to see us through his eyes, to see what he finds in Texas, to experience Tyler. And it's been so fun telling him where to go and places to see, and you guys have been so helpful in exposing all the awesomeness that Texas has to offer. You're never going back, right?
No.
This is
it's
pretty
this
awesome.
is home.
That means you got here as fast as you could.
I did,
You need that t-shirt.
Absolutely.
So, Barrel 33. So this is a story, the way this wine got its name, and so much of Kiepersol and my memories growing up involve my dad, Pierre, and in shaping my sister and I in being Christians, and shaping us in trying new things, and shaping us to not be fearful of things and challenges in life, and also challenging us. So one day, Daddy grew grapes in Washington State for years, and he grew some wine for different wineries, and one of them was Leonetti. And Leonetti is a cult wine, the Figgins family in Washington, and this was early on in Kiepersol's history. So shout out to Washington Wines and Leonetti. They're amazing if you can get your hands on one. And he, as a farmer, was able to get a couple of bottles. So, as a grower, so he brings these bottles home, and we crack one open. And I'm this young winemaker that is just, everything's a challenge for me. And I also have a little bit of pride too. And I guess that just happens. And he opens this, and I just turn green with envy. Like he's got the wine, he's swirling it, and it is gorgeous, black, inky. I mean, most beautiful looking wine you can imagine. And he tastes it, and these are the words he said. He goes, "Man, I wish we could make wine like this." And I was like, "That's it." He drew the line in the sand. Done.
You got
That's
a little
it.
chip on your shoulder.
Well, and it sticks. It's like we're gonna make wine like that. I don't know how. I don't know when, but we're not doing this for our health. We're not doing this for fun. We're doing this because it's got to compete on the global market. And you can't replicate a terroir. You cannot replicate wine from another place, grown in another place, because wine has its own personality. What you can do is find a benchmark, and that became a benchmark to us, to say we want this standard or this quality, and it's not going to have those same nuances. It's not going to have so about a year later, I was topping the barrels, and topping the barrels means you're pouring, you open the bung and you fill the wine up, right?
Okay.
And this particular barrel number 33, I get this aroma, and it was phenomenal. And these barrels, in the beginning, we had used barrels from different wineries, and so I pull a sample of this, and it was a Merlot, and I was wowed by this wine. I didn't know if it was the wine that was in the barrel prior to mine, because this one didn't have the same effect, and this barrel didn't have the same effect. So I, without permission, go to the wine cellar, and I get one of his Leonettis, and I was so sure that this wine was gonna meet that, not beat. You can't beat, but you certainly can meet in terms of quality. And so I open that and I pull a sample. I call my dad. Dad, where are you? He was at the shop, and we did many tailgate tastings.
Okay.
So that's I bring all the wine, and wherever he is, we open the tailgate and we do a tasting outside on the tailgate, and a lot of fun, good memories.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like it.
I set the two wines in front of him, and this was not abnormal. So you set the two wines, and he just thinks we're working on a blend or doing something. And I said, tell me which one you like better. And of course, I knew what was in what glass. And if he liked it, if he liked the wine, he would set it closer to him. And if he didn't like it, he would push it away. And that barrel 33, he pulled forward and he goes, this one's just so elegant and soft. Whatever you did to this one, that's the direction we need to go. And I tell you what, I was swollen with pride. I was like, Daddy, that's Leonetti. I hope I'm not in trouble. This is out of one of our barrels. And he remembered because he goes, I got my wish. So I think knowing that and that wasn't on accident, okay? That was God saying, you can do it. Now you just got to figure out how it happened, right?
Right.
So that's why we call barrel 33 Texas Wish. That barrel we bottled, and those were gifts that he gave away the very first year. We didn't put a barcode on it, and now barrel 33 has kind of become an iconic blend. So we blend this wine stylistically. We do not blend it to have a specific amount of Cab or Merlot or Mourvèdre or Syrah. So it's had many different wines make this blend up because it's stylistically meeting certain taste, flavor profiles. So awesome. That's the story of barrel 33.
Yeah, and obviously last time we talked about how the 2019 Houston Radio Uncorked, results came out, and actually this 2013 vintage just won gold, which is pretty cool.
So awesome.
But I know that we've won multiple other awards. I think the 2010 vintage, we've won double gold in 2017 and 2015 at the Uncorked Challenge as well.
Right. That's right.
Wine Challenge, that's awesome.
And we don't make a lot of it. And this wine has a good tannin content, and it allows it to age.
Okay.
And this wine just truly gets better. We're in the library, in the vault, and here's some of the 2007. We've got some 2005 or maybe 2005.
Yeah.
And this wine just ages gorgeously, and it's still peaking. I don't know that on the older vintages of 33 that we've even hit the peak yet. So it's pretty exciting.
Got some time to sit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I've been on this Texas journey, obviously starting working here and getting to know Kiepersol wine. I've also been starting to experiment here and there, but I'm kind of curious, like what kind of Texas wines have you been drinking other than Kiepersol, of course, but what have you been drinking anything?
Asking a Texas winemaker, or even a winemaker within your own wines, it's like which one have you been drinking, or what's your favorite? And it's like you don't want to call just one out because it's like picking your favorite child,
right?
And to me, wine has a time and a purpose and a place, and different wines, even within our own repertoire of wines, that there are favorites and there are not. I was actually had the opportunity to taste a Duchman Montepulciano.
Okay.
So we've been rumored to be the Bordeaux of Texas.
Okay.
In Bordeaux, France, you can grow on the red varieties. I'm going to say the main ones because I don't have them all memorized, but Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Malbec.
Okay.
And we grow those grapes and we do really well. And we're tucked away kind of in the northeastern corner of Texas. Now, Texas is so vast, and the terroir is just incredible, from the high plains down to the hill country, down to Santa Fe, where Raymond Hack makes his wine, south of Houston. So tasting Montepulciano exposed me to some Italian varieties grown in the middle of Texas. So I was just floored by the quality, by the fruit and the aromatic characteristics of this wine. I believe it was the 2014 vintage, and it was incredible. So I would recommend that to anybody, and I would put it up next to Italian wines. So I was hugely pleased by the Duchman.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll definitely have to check that out.
You should.
We're kind of curious too. Like, what's your favorite Texas wines? Feel free to comment below if you're watching on Facebook, or send us an email. Let us know what you guys are drinking, what you guys are liking, what's in season, what's the best vintage. Like, I want to learn. I'm sure Marnelle wants to know what people like and how we can help. And
if you're drinking wine in Texas, all on behalf of every Texas winery, it's better for you to be drinking a Texas winery wine than a winery from out of state. It pleases our hearts more. I'd love to see what wines you guys are drinking that are not Kiepersol. And so we can shout out to those awesome wineries and say, hey, look how amazing the product is coming out of our own state.
Yeah. I've been kind of mulling over an idea that I want to kind of present to everybody, really, and you as well, but I think it would be really cool. As I'm learning about Texas wine specifically, and how actually most Texas wines are well established. They have a lot of history. We have a lot of interesting things happening in Texas wine world. And I want to educate myself, but also the world, on what we have. I think it'd be really cool to have what we could call like the Texas wine experience, and maybe we could host it here at Kiepersol, and people can come stay at the bed and breakfast or at our RV park, and then we kind of can do this idea of having multiple Texas wines sitting side by side, and we can kind of try, okay, cool, this is a different terroir, this is a different style, this is a different varietal, and you kind of get the opportunity. I think it would be really cool, because then also people get the opportunity to experience Tyler, and we're big fans of Tyler in East Texas, and really highlighting Tyler local eats, and don't we have like the most number of like restaurants, like mom and pop per capita
the most restaurants per capita of any city in Texas. That's the data that I have, and so there's and then that includes chain restaurants and locally owned restaurants. So there's such a huge array of locally owned restaurants, and I would love to incorporate that. It's a great idea. And expose some other Texas wines, and expose some of what Tyler has to offer in terms of food and dining. And then what else Tyler has? We have a pretty good music scene.
Oh yeah.
So I mentioned before, not many places you can go to the grocery store and see live music, but you can at Fresh. So.
Fresh by Butchers, yeah, it's awesome. They're always doing events too, and we obviously have a good relationship with them, and that's always been fun.
Yes, shop at Brookshire's, everybody.
Okay, well, I think with that idea, maybe I can mull over some ideas, and maybe we can plan for something maybe next year. We'll see.
Love it. Okay. I love it. Especially if you guys let us know what you're drinking, what you'd like to see, and it'd be really cool is if we did a vintner's dinner and invited one or two of the winemakers.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool actually. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So.
So obviously you were at Boutique and Bait earlier today, which is fun.
I was.
We obviously have Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve technically today, so we're getting close to Thanksgiving, and so happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
We also have Black Friday coming up. We're going to be having some sales here at the winery, but we also have Boutique and Bait over at RV Park, and it's Small Business Saturday. So if you guys are in town, feel free to drop by right over and support your local businesses right at the Bushman's RV Park, as well as all of the other local businesses. If you're going out and shopping on Saturday, feel free to stop by one of the Tyler local eats, one of the small businesses that are owned and run here right in Tyler.
And even here in Bullard, there are 5 boutiques.
Wow.
There are, we have boutiques, dress shop, boutique, and they're not all coming to the top of my mind right now, but we have shopping here in Bullard, and that's amazing. But the stocking stuffers that I saw at Boutique and Bait this morning, it's like I have to get back there before you guys come by it all, because I want to get some of that soap, and there's so many good things that she's got there that you can't find anywhere else. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. So I'm looking here.
What do you see?
Sorry, I'm going to look at a comment we got. Okay, yeah. So we have someone here is interested in possibly touring all the different wines, and doing that event that I kind of presented, and they mentioned that they love Kiepersol. Thank you for that. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and giving your input.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know we have customers coming in all the time, and we're starting to get questions about gift boxes a lot more, especially coming with the holidays and obviously Black Friday. What's your favorite thing about the holidays?
My favorite thing about the holidays, I would definitely say it's that time when you are slower. Whenever we all know it's the holidays, and it's Thanksgiving Day. It's not Sunday, it's Thanksgiving Day, it's Thursday, and everybody's off. And you know in your heart that all of our staff, all of our guests, and I hope and pray, are having some family time, having some quality downtime, and can sit back and say thank you. It's that time. I think is definitely my favorite thing. We just put the Christmas tree up a little early with the kids, and those precious moments of, they're already 9 years old, but they're looking back at older ornaments and hearing their memories of Christmas from their eyes. It's just amazing. So the holidays is definitely that family time. So if you have to choose, guys, my sister and I have a rule: God, number one, family, then work. And if you have to choose between shopping or spending time with your family, as a business owner, I will still say, go spend time with your family. It's worth so much more than getting a silly stocking stuffer or a wine gift box. But if you're going to shop, come shop with us. So.
Yeah, well, and I know here, since I've been working here and kind of learning the culture and adapting to the culture, it's pretty obvious to me that we like to deploy our strengths towards the things that we actually want to do and the things that we actually like to do in order to achieve our goals. That's as right. A winery, as a Texas wine, as a Tyler, and Bullard business. I know that we have, if you want to pull that box right over there, we have what's called the Dreamer Gift Box. And so the idea behind the Dreamer Gift Box is that we have our imagination, our freedom, and our passion. And when you mix those three things together with no safety net, where you're just going all out on your passions, you're a dreamer. You're dreaming, you're trying to achieve some bigger goals, and that's why we've named this wine box.
I truly feel like dreamers can still be doers.
Absolutely.
Yes. So this gift box, I think, is fittedly named that because, number one, the first wine is Mengsel. Now, Mengsel is a word in our heritage, Afrikaans. It means mixture or blend, but we've established this as our Bordeaux blend. Okay. And if you can dream it, I believe you can do it. And it is, by no means is it a Bordeaux, because obviously it's grown in Tyler, Texas on the Kiepersol wine farm. However, it is that classic blend of Cabernet Merlot and Cabernet Franc that you would find blended in Bordeaux's, or you find in Meritages from the West Coast. And even, I think you can even have a Meritage here in Texas. We decided to name it this, and it's just a great balance of Cab Merlot with a little bit of Cab Franc in there to add a little bit of depth is what it does. And then our Pinot Grigio. So this is our Italian variety that we grow here. And something that's been said to us a lot, like there's no way you can grow vinifera in East Texas. Vinifera is your classic European grapes. And Pinot Grigio, to have a Pinot Gris, to have these grape varieties growing and flourishing and doing well, says we can do it. So this is our Pinot Grigio. It's delicious, it's fruity, it's delicate, it's light. And then our classic red, Cabernet Sauvignon. So Cab has been it's kind of cliche. It's that cliche variety, but it's my steadfast. I got to do a little apprenticeship in Napa Valley and work with Cabernet and fell in love with Cabernet and the versatility of Cabernet and the depth of this variety. You can taste a Cabernet from every corner of the world, literally. And this grape grows, but it also produces gorgeous characteristics of a sense of place or a sense of terroir. So a Cab from Chile versus Argentina versus Australia, South Africa, and Italy in Chiantis or Super Tuscans. And What else? I mean, from Napa Valley, obviously, but this, and of course, France and Texas. I mean, you can taste Cab from everywhere, and it just does so beautifully, and it really showcases East Texas terroir gorgeously, in my opinion.
Right, and so if we were to, let's say, have all of those different cabs, we would get to taste the terroir, right? We'd get to taste the different experience, even though it's the same varietal.
Exactly.
Their nose to wine is going to be the same.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like snowflakes.
All right, that's cool. So if you guys are interested, that's a $70 gift box that we offer. It's a great gift, great opportunity. Another great gift that I know that we offer is you could give a wine club membership to the Kiepersol Wine.
Absolutely.
We actually have a pickup party on December 7th, which is probably, we have 4 a year, right? Mm-hmm. We have 4 a year that we have a big social event. You can come hang out, bring your family, have fun. We're going to have spirits and cocktails and wines, and you can obviously come pick up your wine packages as well. But I know that Velme and Sharon are doing a really good job of just planning out the Christmas.
Are we allowed to let the cat out of the bag?
I don't know all the details just yet. Do you know more than I do?
I know it's going to be kind of a country cowboy or classic cowboy Christmas, so it's going to be fun. Wear your boots.
Awesome.
And
that sounds fun.
It's going to be fun.
True Texan
Very Texas
experience. All right.
Yes.
That's really cool. So if you guys are interested, we would be more than happy. You can go to shop.kiepersol.com and find more information about that. But if you guys are interested in purchasing our wines, honestly, they're a great gift. Especially with some of our packages, we've named them, we've given a little story, and maybe it can mean a little bit more from you, as you give it as a gift, if it resonates with you or someone that maybe you're going to give it away to this holiday season. So.
Stories go with everything, you guys. We have stories for everything. I don't know that we have enough podcasts for all the stories.
Oh yeah. No, hopefully we have plenty of content, and feel free to let us know if you have questions about Kiepersol, about our wines, about Texas wine. Please let us know. About
specific wine varieties that we make, or anything that you guys want to know about. We'd love to share with you anything that you're curious about. And we're lighting up the vineyard.
Yeah, so Friday, we're going to start lighting up the vineyard every business day that we're open. Starting around 6 p.m. each night, we're going to turn on the lights and light up the vineyard, which is going to be fun. Come get your holiday pictures, come have fun hanging out in the vineyard. Maybe snuggle up if it's a cooler day. And
we'll have blankets, we'll have hot cocoa.
Yeah. So obviously Thanksgiving's tomorrow. I'm just kind of curious, what kind of wine is going to be on your table tomorrow?
The wine that will be on our table, since we've made Barrel 33, we haven't had a Thanksgiving without it. So
okay.
We'll definitely have a bottle of Barrel 33, and then I'm probably going to be a little bit of a rebel and have some flight.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm
awesome.
A rule breaker.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be having some Thanksgiving with some friends, and they really like the cab, so it's going to be fun having the Kiepersol cab.
Good. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
So you guys let us know what wine will be on your Thanksgiving table. And I'd love to see all the Texas wines that are going to be out there on your Thanksgiving tables. And Mike, I have to say, I'm thankful for you and his beautiful bride that now both work with us. Elise works in the tasting room, and she's been a huge blessing to Kiepersol, as have you. And helping me with technology and helping us reach out to all of you guys, and it's just been a blessing to have you around, and you are one of the people I'm thankful for this holiday season.
Yeah, and we're definitely, I can speak for both of us, we're definitely both thankful to be a part of such a great company, and just thank you for always fighting for not only your employees but also for the people that they get to experience Kiepersol. You're always wanting to innovate and always get better, and that's truly speaks to your character. So
good. Thank you.
Thank you,
guys. Hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
And hope that God blesses you guys with time with your family and your friends, and yes, don't come to Kiepersol on Thursday.
Correct. Yeah,
we will not be
open. The gates will be closed.
Yes. So, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching and coming and enjoying what we have to offer, and for staying true fans of Kiepersol. And we appreciate all of you guys out there so much, more than you know. So thank you guys.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank
Thanks.
you.